My primary vibe for the card and the house of the birds, number 12, is that it's the card and the house of anxiety, day-to-day stress. All right, that's usually the thing that I'm tending to think about when I look at this card of this house. So what would a person be stressed about? Well, usually it's money. So that's the thing. If you see something like the fish card in the house of the birds, the person is stressed about money. They're worried about money. However, there's another way of thinking about this. There's many ways of thinking about the card of the birds. It does kind of affect the house. As much as I'm saying in these videos again and again, I'm not saying this is right, or I'm not saying that you need to copy me. I'm saying you find your own way. I mean, I've done this based upon reading 10 books on Lenormand now. I'm a huge Lenormand fan, so I love to study this. This is the best way that I've found, or the way that I've found my Lenormand Grand Tableau reading has developed over the past 5 years. What was I going to say? The card of the birds and the house of the birds can change. So for example, instead of anxiety, it could be excitement, it could be gossip, it could be chatter. The card can a lot of times describe just to be flying. So for example, if you've got the birds above the ship, you have an airship, a plane, right? A ship with wings, effectively. If you are doing something with air mail, the birds and the letter, air mail. But a lot of times, this is what I'm trying to share with you, is how these cards and the houses as well, but more the cards now, how the cards manifest for me in a lot of readings, especially these days, when someone has either been experiencing infidelity, or they've had a previous relationship, or if there's two relationships that you need to be looking at. Maybe there's been a marriage where children have been produced. And then there's a new relationship. A lot of times the ring would describe the marriage. The birds would describe a couple, a new couple. Now, in terms of health, the birds, if you think about what we tend to think of with birds, we think of very good eyesight. So a lot of times, if you've got the tree and the birds, you've got something with eyesight. The tree and the birds could describe respiration, so anything with lungs, anything with the throat, ears, eyes, breathing difficulties. The birds and the heart, a kind of fluttering heart, so you could have an irregular heartbeat. Or if someone has had bird flu or anything that's an airborne vaccine, that would describe it. The birds, the clouds and the tree. Coronavirus, good way of describing it.